How's it going, folks? In today's video we're going to be looking at the fish, of course. We'll toss a bit of feed in for them and also give you a bit of an update on how the aquaponic green beans are going. And I think today, being around about the 13-week mark, we might pull the sweet potatoes out of the bathtub bed, and I'll give you a look at how the other sweet potatoes are growing in the media bed behind me here. You might be able to see them just up there. So I'll stop nattering on, flip the camera around, and we'll get into it. So to begin with, we'll feed these hungry little buggers. So it will get a little bit wet here. These guys really like hooking into this at the moment. These guys are doing really well at the moment. They're really enjoying the warmer water temperature. I love the way they just go along the surface and go nom 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 on the pellets. But yeah, they will be coming out very soon. I have said that in the past, but we just haven't gotten around to it at the moment. Oh, got a little bit of flashing there. There is one that likes to stick around the top and bully the rest. So we're hoping to pull him out first to give the others a bit of a fighting chance. And I tell you what, there's definitely some whoppers down in there. And now onto the system, just a quick little bit of an update before we harvest the sweet potato. This bed here, we've pretty much all taken all the lettuce out. In the end, most of it was just being fed back to the fish, and mainly because it got a little bit too leggy and yeah, just a little bit too bitter for us. I think I'm finally on top of the blooming caterpillar. They're the little cluster caterpillar outbreak we had in here. You can see this beetroot over the end there. That's what they all should be looking at like at the moment. Even that one was hit pretty hard and had a little bit of a munch taken out of the side of it when it was younger. But the rest of these guys here, they've just been stunted due to repeated attacks by the caterpillars. You can see the new leaves are coming through nice and whole at the moment. Just a real pain in the butt due to weather. We just had that much rain, it just kept washing the dipole off every time I sprayed it. I mean, this season, even the ginger in this bed here was hit, munching on a lot of the new leaves as they were coming through, and set them right back. And they were also very shaded from the lettuce we had in there. The other plants, though, super green looking. That's the mushroom herb. We don't use a lot of that, but it really does like growing in the aquaponics. So I always like to have one plant in there. And we've probably got 2 or 3 pellets left. These guys have pretty much all smashed through that already. I'll give you a bit of a look at the green beans. Just quickly, the Yahe Amarillos, we are getting a nice fruit set on these guys that doesn't look like it has been stung by the Queensland fruit fly, knock on wood. So pretty happy with the way they're going. There's one left here that I probably should have taken off earlier. I took a few off earlier, so I'll add that one to him as well. Most of the bag ones have been taken off. I have left a couple on just around this side, mainly because yeah, we don't really need them at the moment and they were still looking a little bit green towards the top. Now onto the beans. These are the green beans. I've been told by people they don't do well in aquaponics. Well, here's another demonstration of how well they don't do. We've got 3 set on there. We've got a number of little ones coming through just up in there. So just quickly, that chlorosis you can see on that leaf there, that's the yellowing between the veins. That is due to an iron deficiency that happened a couple of weeks ago, pretty much well around the time where I trimmed the sweet potato back, if you remember that video I posted. Basically, the iron is immobile, so once it's in the plant, it can't move around. So the newer leaves, after the system were dosed up, look nice and dark green. So yeah, definitely something that's been taken care of. So yeah, the plants are doing really well, very super green in fact. This bush here, we've got some flowers on it, some babies, and probably I'd say a good half a dozen, might be a bit glary, but a good half a dozen beans on that plant alone. And this one here, because I plant in 2s, we have a number of nice looking beans on there. And look at these guys here, you can't complain about that whatsoever. These guys here though, I have spread out a little bit. The intention was to plant 2 and then cull back to 1, but they were going so well. I left 2 here and I have another 2 clump there, another 2 there that's slowly being taken over by this sweet potato again. And these guys as well have beans on them. So I think I might do an onion, bacon, bean and asparagus fry up. That's something we love here. So we might do that over the week.